Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of today's podcast where nothing's off the table, including our drinks. My name is Alec.
My name is Brandon. Today we're going to be drinking Dark N Stormies.
A drink whose namesake was coined by a sailor who said the murky beverage resembled a dark and stormy night. This drink features dark rum, lime juice, and ginger beer.
It doesn't need any sugar.
It needs more sugar.
That's the point of the ginger beer.
Where's my...
He drinks way too much sugar.
Where's my chopstick? Give me my freaking chopstick back. Why did you put that over there? I didn't get to use it.
Why was that in my drink?
He put it in.
He really sounds like George Costanza sometimes.
He loves George Costanza. It's his favorite character.
Really?
No, Kramer's his favorite character.
That probably makes sense.
Yeah, probably Kramer.
Look it up.
It is between Kramer and George.
He's a Kramiac. Look at him.
Actually, probably George.
I think Kramer is the best character.
That's fair. As long as we don't say it's Jerry.
Yeah, I know. He does make the show, though.
Okay,
He's like central.
Can you go get me my sugar?
And in the scenes doesn't mean he makes the show. I think it's a side character driven.
Can you go?
Yes.
Can you get me my sugar?
I think it is a side character. Like he's
Just leave it on the main, I guess.
So what?
Sugar? What sugar?
The liquid sugar.
Ketchup. Ketchup.
Any bottle of liquid sugar. Like, I don't understand the disconnect here, Barry.
He wants the ketchup. It's on the couch.
So
The ketchup's on the couch.
don't touch the couch ketchup. It's not supposed to be there. I don't know why it's there. Ask the make man upstairs. How you doing?
I've been wonderful, actually.
Who do we got with us today?
Have we started?
Huh? Have we?
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe.
I hope not.
Who do we got with us?
we have definitely started.
Well, yeah, the recording.
I saw him click the start button.
Yeah, the recording has started.
Are you about to drop a freestyle to introduce us? Because we don't have any credentials outside of the fact that I've got tweets that could get me.
No. Just a little simple introduction. Starting with your what's it called?
Do you want some sugar?
Tag.
Can I have my chopstick?
Oh yeah,
Handle?
Twitter handle.
My
Twitter handle.
My chopstick, please. My chopstick, please.
Your chopstick
My
is.
chopstick, please.
What is that?
We are not a sponsor of that
This is a
chopstick brand.
The thing in your left hand.
This is liquid sugar. I asked him to get it, and he brought it. Did you think that I was asking for something else?
Wait,
Yes.
simple syrup?
Do you want sugar?
No.
Do you want sugar?
No.
No.
Here. Simple syrup
Oh,
is just
it's
sugar.
sticky.
Is that
Well, yeah,
It's
it's sugar.
nasty.
It's sugar in a bottle. What did you think was going to happen?
Gross.
Here.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but why
the
would it
sugar
be
should be
sticky
in
on
the
the
bottle?
outside of
It
the
should
bottle?
be in the bottle.
Clearly, in the delivery to me, it
Ugh.
got sticky.
Uh,
Just licked your hands. What is going on? Here, put that over there. Thank you, youngster.
no. Thank you. You want to start,
Oh,
David?
divine.
Uh,
Divine.
Yeah, if you put enough sugar in anything, it's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
taste
delicious.
good.
Do you want it? He
Where
said,
you're from, and then like a brief history of how you got to where you're at today,
okay.
where we
So,
work.
Yeah, well, David Rigg. I grew up in South Florida, originally born in the beautiful sunny country of Jamaica.
Do you mind aiming down the barrel?
Oh, I will aim down the barrel all you want. So yeah, David
Perfect.
Rigg. I was born in Jamaica. I grew up in South Florida.
which part of
sunny South
Jamaica?
Florida. Montego. Oh, outside of Montego Bay.
Montego Bay, of course it was.
Yeah.
So that or Barbados.
That is not the same country.
Wow.
Fundamentally different places.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Isn't Montego Bay the capital?
Yes.
Get it right every time. Except Barbados.
Actually, it might not be. They're gonna cancel me for that. Either way, but yeah,
What's your favorite non-standard protein to eat?
non-standard protein to eat.
You a goat fan? You a lamb fan?
I was
can
just
do
about to
that.
ask, have you ever eaten belly goat?
I have. So we did. There's this goat soup that we have that's
Right.
called Manish water, and this might be too much for the people, but
Too
it's
much?
basically like a goat's head, and
Oh.
typically the best part that you want to get is the one with the eye in
The
it.
face.
Yeah.
What?
Never
Like
mind.
it,
Yes.
like how sometimes they'll bring out a plate and it's just like a fish. The fish is looking at you. They just bring out a severed goat's head.
no. So it's in a soup, so you won't see like
There's probably no
the
fur
head
on it. I'd be
parts.
willing to
Yeah,
bet.
you just see a bobbing eye, more or less.
And if you get the eye, you're like, oh boy,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Wait,
Yes. Yeah.
Wait,
What is it? What is it?
There's only
Do you
two
just
eyes.
slurp it up? Like, do you?
Rare.
Is it like a gusher? You just bite down on it, the juices just go.
So I've actually never won that contest, unfortunately.
You've never gotten the eye.
No,
How do you know it's a
What
delicacy?
the heck?
I assume so because
I
people talk about it
assume so.
positively.
Sorry, one more thing.
Yeah.
Do you mind lifting it more, covering your mouth?
You are so needy.
Lifting
you know
it more and covering my mouth. Can you
Yeah.
get me clear?
He made me
And
move
then grab
chairs
this
2
and
times. Did you know that?
Push it back.
Do what?
He made me move chairs 2 times.
Oh, maybe it's this one.
You can probably adjust it without even twisting.
There we go.
Well, I hope that tightens.
Oh
I
my.
can't remember if that's the one that's
Oh no,
Yeah, it's
Tedro, Brandon.
okay. Good.
All right. How do we feel about that?
Is it staying?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Perfect.
I grew up in South Florida.
Right.
Did not go to the beach as often as I should have, like everybody always says they do.
How long were you in Jamaica? Wait,
Um,
we didn't get past that.
Like 5
That's-
years.
No offense, that's the interesting
I
part.
mean, there's not very much there. Like I was there for 5 years.
There's Jamaicans.
I went to school at like 3. Oh, you know what's funny? Actually, this actually has to do with Jamaica, but
Excellent.
so I went back to visit my mom when I was like 8, and I'd already
What happened over? If I can ask.
she just wanted to stay. I live with my dad.
Oh,
So we went back, and my brother and I were on the beach, the local public beach that's right by my mom's house. We like walked from our house down there. It's
Mhm.
kind of like what I would call like, this is the most familiar place to me, you know? And we're down on the beach, and this kid walks up to me and he's like, "Where from foreign do you come from?" I was like, I haven't even opened my mouth yet. You haven't heard this. Like, this is clearly American, definitely. And that kid knew automatically that just the way I carried myself or what have you, or the way we looked. But yeah.
Where from foreign are you?
And
I tell you, so you're from Montego Bay. Where's foreign?
see, foreign is just anywhere that's not on the island. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
from the US, from UK, wherever you're from a foreign.
oh, foreign.
You're foreign.
Yes. Like, you would be foreign. They would look at you and they'd be like instantly foreign, but these kids fucking got it.
Excellent.
Are you from Canada?
Since when?
Yes.
No.
No, he's French.
Easy.
I could see that.
Yeah.
He's got the air of a
Quebec.
Frenchman.
Easy.
Too
No.
poor.
I've never been to Canada.
How do you feel about macaroons? Macaroons?
Macarons.
Macarons?
Macarons.
They're good. I don't know how to
Emmanuel
make them.
Macron?
Emmanuel Macron, I have words about. Macarons, I love.
Is it because it's sweet? You're like simple syrup, fucking sugar
Well, yeah,
all the time?
It's a cookie sandwich, basically, that has a flavoring agent in it and icing in the middle. Like, what is there to dislike? You like
You're a sugar fiend.
oatmeal cream pies, don't you?
Oh,
Your
gosh.
cookie sandwiches?
You're a sugar fiend.
I do like sugar.
We're getting to Little Debbie's later. Not a sponsor.
I didn't bring Little Debbie's up. You said it first.
You said
Definitely would be
oatmeal cream.
a sponsor though.
Pies.
Yes.
And
yeah.
what is the company that
Go
makes
ahead.
oatmeal cream pie?
Answer the question.
Small Deborah.
Uh-huh.
Not a
Also,
sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Right.
But would love if they were.
South
We
Florida.
would.
Yes.
We would actually.
Which side?
Um,
Bayside?
basically not the Gulf side, but I guess what ocean is that?
Atlantic.
No way.
Atlantic.
Hey, it's all right.
Do you know
You
how I
know.
remember which ocean is which?
Huh?
Do you know how I remember which ocean is which?
I don't want to know.
It's got
It's something stupid.
It's so stupid.
Go ahead.
I'll admit it. I have to. Okay, so as I don't think I've admitted it on the show before, but I love The Office. And there's a specific scene that reminds me which ocean is which, where specifically Pam is talking about her lifelong dreams when she gets older, or like when she gets married and settles down. And for some reason, the one that always stuck out to me was, I really want to see the Pacific Ocean. And I know The Office takes place in Pennsylvania, so I know she's seen the Atlantic Ocean. So then I just think Pacific, Atlantic. So now I remember which one's which.
How is that easier than just knowing that the Atlantic is off at the East Coast?
Yeah, and how old were you
When I first watched that episode,
that made you remember it?
probably in my early teens.
Wow.
Just something about it. I can never remember it. I have to remember that scene of Pam, and I always think, I really want to see the Pacific Ocean. I'm like, I'd like
You
to see.
grew up. You're on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Your state
Yeah.
borders the Atlantic Ocean.
It's just water with salt in it
Yeah.
and animals.
There's not like a sign, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
there's
not
no-
like a street sign.
There's no
in the
border that
ocean.
says this is the Atlantic
Yeah.
Ocean, people. Careful, turn back now.
It's called
There's
a
no
map.
There's no land for miles.
Map.
It's called
MAP. It's from
educated.
Dora.
But is that like Google Maps?
To be
Or,
fair,
like,
Doors map.
can I
not the Earth.
GPS? the
Google
Atlantic
Maps is
Ocean?
infinitely better than Apple Maps.
It's
so
not
yes.
able on Google Maps unless you zoom out really far. I'm not going to zoom out that far. I'm on the East Coast. What do I need to zoom out that far for?
Okay, I don't agree with before very often, but actually I do.
There's no way anything that he just said has
It's
made
just-
the slightest amount of sense.
That's fair.
Yeah, so South Florida.
Yes.
It's an
South
easy way to
Florida.
remember it.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to school in Miami, Florida International University. Go Panthers! It was good.
Panthers.
Panthers, the Golden Panthers.
NC Panthers. North Carolina Panthers.
That sounds disgusting.
It's an NFL team.
Yeah,
The
again,
Carolina Panthers.
agreed.
We went to the Super Bowl once.
Riverside High School Panthers. That was my high school
Shut
mascot.
up.
All right. There's too many. There's too many schools and too little mascots.
My university was the
Yeah, yeah.
Catamounts, which is really similar to a panther.
Why don't they ever do anything exotic like the Sasquatches?
Well, because the Cornhuskers sounded dumb.
It is dumb.
He
It
said
is dumb.
Sasquatches.
I know.
Yeah.
Cornhuskers are also dumb.
What?
So you're saying Sasquatches are dumb?
My college was the Armadillos.
That sounds
That
stupid.
strikes fear in the
That's
hearts
stupid.
of opponents.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
They're gonna roll up in a ball.
They're protective.
Right.
The
Protective
early
of
college
what?
was the Ravens.
Generic.
Yeah. I mean, a bunch of weird kids running around. That's all they- that's all they did.
Was this a legitimate institution or was this like,
It was early high school. Or sorry, early college.
and you'd
You-
run around and caw at each other?
No, I would not. I didn't get accepted.
Oh,
I had to go to
He
community-
wishes.
yeah, he wanted to.
I wish.
He wanted
I
to
had that
so bad.
privilege. I did.
He was
file.
practicing at home in
I
the
got
mirror.
rejected.
He didn't have a good enough caw at the admission interview.
I've kept up my practice.
That was actually pretty good.
That's not bad.
That was really good.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't accept you.
It's
Oh.
taken years. I never forgave them for denying me entry.
That's terrible.
Really?
It is terrible.
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like very on par for everything to just get over it, you know?
To get rejected?
What'd you study?
That's sick.
I studied mechanical engineering, but before we get off topic on on mascots, my high school,
Oh.
their mascots were the Falcons, and
Okay.
our golf team
Like
was
Atlanta.
called the Dirty Birdies.
Oh,
That's good.
Yeah, and our football team were called the Dirty Birds. So
so the Dirty Birdies were. Never mind.
yeah, uh-huh. Say it, do it.
No.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Either
Before-
way,
Dirty birdies, golf. Dirty birds, football.
Okay.
'Cause they're
Oh.
rolling around in the mud.
Oh my
No.
gosh! I didn't hear golf. That makes all of this makes
yes,
significantly
it makes
more
so
sense.
much more sense.
What did you think?
I always thought birdie was the term for a female bird, so I assumed his golf team was a girls' team.
That's sick. That could have been like their powder puff football team, Dirty Birdies.
Yeah,
I've never played
I
like
I wouldn't
Powerpuff?
think you would.
Is that
golf.
No, I said powder puff.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
that's
played
like-
golf.
that's like baby football, right?
Powder
No,
puff.
powder puff is when you
that's when
flip
the-
the cheerleaders and the
Yeah.
players.
Then why are you saying
Wow,
golf if you know what it is?
Football.
Doesn't have to play golf.
We're not talking about golf.
Right, I've never played it.
Talking about football.
I've hit it at what's it called? Strike Zone. What's that place?
Top golf.
Top Golf. That's it.
Great.
That is impressive.
I've only been there twice.
That is also impressive.
Yeah.
Why? Why twice?
One of them was for a certain friend of ours who is no longer with us. He's not dead. Before I make it sound like that,
Is he dead to us?
well, yeah. I went to Top Golf because a friend of ours was celebrating a victory of his, and he wanted to treat us all to playing Top Golf together. And then the second time was a friend of ours' birthday, I think. I don't remember why we were there the second time. I think it was a birthday or just a company outing.
Remember the intervention?
Did you intervene?
No.
We
wanted to have for you.
Yeah, we were talking about it beforehand, and we thought that it would be a good idea to have an intervention for you, in particular, about your ego.
How dare you?
Why? How dare us? That's something an egotist would say.
Talking about his past,
What?
and you're talking about you at Topgolf, hitting all the
Are you
holes.
kidding me? You asked me.
Always
about
having to
golf.
bring the conversation back to you.
I'm
Listen,
saying.
I would
That
love
was
to
like-
hear
that was an
more
hour
about
ago.
Jamaica. Tell me,
Oh,
please, about
there
your
was-
Jamaica.
We are well past Jamaica.
Yeah, there's
Tell
some
me about
little
Southern
that.
Florida.
Oh, Southern Florida.
We're well past Southern Florida.
You know,
We're in college.
a friend of mine and I looked at the houses
Young David in college,
in Florida.
partying.
They're expensive down there.
Oh man, Why do you have
Millions.
to bring up partying.
Millions of dollars.
His Twitter handle.
Oh, what about the Twitters?
Oh, okay. So,
You ever
Is it time to pull up the tweets?
You ever quit?
I should quit. Honestly,
Are you
I'm-
verified?
No, not verified. I've got a small following of 300 people who are
Oh.
extremely dedicated.
I saw a clip recently of somebody that was talking about getting verified on Twitter, and
Really?
she said in the video that she gets so much ad revenue, and all she does is she just tweets at people with lots of followers, and then it just people see what she posts, and she gets money from Twitter by being verified, and it more than pays for the verification.
So, what is she tweeting though?
I have no clue.
Is it like feet pics?
I'll be honest, she did not look like an interesting person, and she didn't sound interesting.
Yeah,
so
but did you take?
He's
off the
saying
shoes?
interesting instead of attractive.
I'm saying. Okay,
You
so it's
understand?
like
okay, I'll be
It's-
honest, she was
okay.
neither.
there we go. So
She's very much neither.
Right.
I don't know. I
She has like I think she said 3.1
Algorithm.
million followers. I'd never heard of her and I'd never seen her face before, but she was like, I get all this from my ad revenue. I just tweet people with a lot of followers and then people see it and like it and they start following, I guess.
that's really interesting to me that there's a subsect of people whose like sole goal in life is to influence but not influence, you know what I mean? Like the thought of influencing is very much like you have a product and you're shilling out for a product, and then there's people that just send tweets to people all day and they get ad revenue from it, and that's just mind-blowing that like
Yeah.
we're talking about something that like
Are we starting our conversation on how TikTok is a psyop by the Chinese government?
Oh,
I feel like this is a good segue into
Yes.
This is like
Can
the
we-
20th
I
time
feel
you've
like
said
this
it
is
today.
We haven't
a
even
really good
introduced it
time,
yet.
man.
yeah.
Why don't you introduce yourself,
Please
man? We'll
say
talk
hello.
about psyops and China and TikTok.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Max.
Hey, Max.
It's good to be here.
Welcome, Max.
Hi, Matt.
This feels this feels like a really odd offbeat like AA meeting.
Ideally.
Hi, Matt.
Hi,
This is an intervention. We told you.
Yeah.
For your 2016 Twitter posts
Oh,
and
no.
Becore's enormous ego.
Oh crap, it's small.
Thank goodness. This isn't about it.
You say
Me.
thank Guinness? You have a drinking
I
problem.
said, thank goodness.
Yeah, okay.
You have a hearing problem.
Cheers.
What?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheerio. Cheers.
That's cool.
You just slam a cup.
Yeah, grew up in Florida. St. Augustine.
You guys know each other?
No, not at all.
Let's roll back.
It's a small state.
He did go to school with
Shut
a lot
up.
of my friends though.
St.
left.
Augustine?
Yeah. Go
St.
Gators.
Augustine,
Oh crap.
the oldest city in the nation.
Is it?
It is. Yeah.
Why?
In Florida?
The nation.
No,
It
like
doesn't make
No, I
sense.
mean
It
the,
literally
the
does make
oldest
sense.
city
No, it
is
doesn't.
in
Okay.
Florida.
so you all didn't go to school in Florida, so you don't understand
of
this.
The
We went
United States, yeah.
So
That doesn't make sense.
conquistadors to Spain.
Yeah, the Spanish were there first.
Yeah.
The British were not the first ones to show up at Jamestown.
wait a minute.
Uncultured.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Hernan Cortez.
You're
Ponce
telling me
de
there was
Leon?
a city established in Florida prior to the 13 colonies?
Yeah.
And it was the Spanish
Correct.
Yeah.
from Spain.
Yes.
No, the Spanish from Italy.
They exist.
That, no, they don't.
Why are you asking me? Why
is
does it
fundamentally
seem
not right.
so
That's mind blowing.
illogical?
You just said it as if like, oh yeah, I can't believe I forgot about that fun fact that I learned in the second grade.
Actually,
You
it's
ran
the third
through it.
through fifth.
It's pretty fun.
Third
Yeah.
through fifth is
Third.
dumb.
Yeah, we
I'm just
love
kidding.
Florida history.
Third
Third
grade,
grade.
and fourth grade was my favorite year of elementary school.
No, it
And
wasn't.
no way. Fourth
Can we-
grade was like the
Okay.
best 3 years of my life.
Long live the Lions. What?
I know that we can't do this on the fly, but we really need to put something like under him that says just brings it back to me. Just something nice and like
F.
He
tell us
does.
more.
I carry the
Tell us
conversation.
more
I
about
like
how
to
this
carry the
affects you.
conversation. Yeah, I'll be quiet. Go on.
I don't think you can.
Tell me about your Augusts and your teens.
This is a very broad topic. Like, what do you want to know?
Like, would you-
just,
would-
just keep going with
would
your
you prefer-
Wikipedia history section.
I like.
I like rocks.
Saint Augustine, born and raised.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Well, actually, not born, just raised.
Gotta be
Oh,
kidding
gosh.
me.
All right.
Where were you born?
Gainesville, Florida.
Oh God.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to school at the Bowl School in Jacksonville, Florida.
Can you spell that?
That was fun.
Are you saying bowl?
Bowls. Bolles. Bowls. Took some.
Is that a person?
I think so. Yeah.
A lot of Florida schools are named after people.
Ran a few seasons of cross country and track there, so that wasn't fun. And
Like
then
javelin? Or what's it? What did you play? Not javelin. Pole jump.
Pole jump, pole vault.
pole vault.
Pole vault. I knew it had a long stick. It's like I know there's a stick involved in there somewhere.
Yeah, pole vault. He did not pole vault, I'm assuming.
No,
He sounds
I
like a
just
distance
ran.
runner.
You don't have the body of a pole vaulter.
What was that supposed to mean?
How serious did you run cross
You
country?
do have the body of a long distance runner.
Like, I ran to the point where I didn't feel good, but I was not very good at running,
really?
if that makes sense. Because, like, some people were on the team and they didn't really care. Like, they wouldn't run that hard.
Yeah.
But, like, I was always out, on the verge of throwing up. And I'd still come in, like, second last place. So,
Oh.
that's all good.
Nice.
So my roommate in
throw up.
college,
He threw a
he
ball
really?
Yeah.
That
Every-
must suck. Was that?
out. Every time he runs.
I mean,
along.
technically,
That's why I
it
was a
might
jumper.
blow. Okay, got you. So is that where they like send the rejects for can't run?
Wow.
No.
What?
Let me be
Damn.
clear.
Okay.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear. All events in track and field are equal.
That's not true.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a jumper.
Long jump. Get out.
All right.
They're all equal points.
Let me tell you a little something about short distance versus long distance running in track.
There we go.
Long distance people, that's like mile,
2
800
mile.
meters. I'll include 800 meters.
That's
in
a
there, too.
long
Can you use
distance?
freedom units, please?
Oh, suck.
A mile.
Meters. You said meters.
I thought you said freedom units.
Yes,
You
I
did.
want freedom units.
You said 800 meters. Well, you said 800 meters.
Oh, okay.
and
Half mile, mile,
Thank
2
you.
miles.
Understood.
Just to
Use
clarify,
meters
you-
in
you-
track, cross
you said
country,
you said that was the long distance.
In track.
That's not.
in track.
That's not
In track, it is.
In cross country, this guy was running probably freaking 50 miles a week for practice.
Yeah, like
What's
30
competition?
to
Like
40.
5K?
5K every Saturday morning, 5K.
Mine.
But yeah, so the long distance people have to like do 2 miles of a warm up, and then they have to run, and afterwards they have to do cool down, which sucked. And then my friends were short distance, and they would just get to hang out in the snack room and eat all the Welch's gummies, and then they'd go run for 10 seconds, and they'd be like,
There we go.
"Good meat."
Yep.
That was awesome.
They got Welch's?
Fruit snacks, yeah,
They got
That's
that's
top
a
tier.
good gummy.
it is a good gummy.
Okay, I'm not trying to be rude, but was your team good?
Oh.
In the state?
I'd say we were above average.
Oh, it's-
No, we were
That's
above
not-
average.
That's not how my short distance guys were. Although they didn't train as hard as the long distance guys, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I can't even say that. We trained pretty hard, like all of us.
Even for jumping?
Yeah. The jumpers ran, we did practice with the sprinters, and then we would go practice jumping, which is why I would throw up because I wasn't a runner, but I would do the running events or the practice
Yeah.
and then go jump.
Did you play sports?
No, I was in the band actually.
Oh,
I was also in band.
Oh my gosh, this
I
is
did.
you.
What
this
instrument
is
did you play?
Combined into one.
So in the marching band, I marched tenor drums my
Whoa,
junior
what?
year.
You
Yeah.
were a drummer?
And then I played percussion for concert band
Yeah. How
Have you
long?
seen the
I played into college. I didn't do any like independent anything. So
When did you start?
middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was middle school when they. Do you remember? Did you go through middle school band by any chance?
I started in 4th grade
Okay, so you were
up
like,
until
you
I
were all
graduated.
way better before that. We showed up middle school day one, and they were like, "All right, we've got reeds and we've got mouthpieces. Take your shot at all of them." So everybody gets their own personalized reed or mouthpiece, both, and you get to try out both of them, and with different like what's it called, mouthpieces with the reeds, of course.
Mhm.
And I tried both of them and found out I have a unique talent to be terrible at either one of them. I cannot.
Oh.
Cannot.
Can't blow.
So naturally,
Well, you would just. That was the first time you did it. How could you expect
No,
to be good at it?
you can tell.
He's a
You can
problem
very
with-
much tell
he's got a
like,
problem with
if you
blowing.
can do it.
Did you puff out those cheeks?
No,
That's not
not
good.
really. Yeah.
I can't do that. Can we continue to blow into the microphones as much as we can?
Yeah.
That'd probably be really
That'd
good.
be a deal.
Yeah.
I
So
love it.
naturally, my teacher, after running out of ideas on those two, because it's a very short leash, she was like, "Here's some sticks. Just beat things," and that turned into a good,
A lifelong passion
7-year obsession
for beating
with
your wood.
hitting shit.
Nice.
What instrument do you play?
I was also percussion.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Do you play set at all?
No.
Good. I'm
I could-
so glad you said that. I can't.
I
It's
never
such a-
really tried.
Yeah.
I feel like I could if I practiced it, but yeah, I don't like I'm not like the rest of the drummers.
Yeah.
But I'm good at marching drum.
Yeah.
I'm, only
I'm
good
good
at
at
beating
snare, I'm good
one
at tenor. Bass drum, like went through all of the steps.
I didn't go through all the steps. I played rack my first 2 years, and then we have winter seasons, so like indoor band. And
Ooh.
I marched tenors my indoor season of sophomore year, and then marched tenors for the rest of the time. And I marched 1 year as college band. Honestly, the most fun I had playing a drum was playing for college basketball, because you're in this like stadium with a very small crowd, so it's kind of really intimate.
Mhm.
And you can really play up to like what's happening, and that interaction's really fun. Like, I'm sure we've all had that kind of experience where like you're really in tune with what's going on, and whatever you're doing, like whether you're competing, you're running, or whether we're playing, or Vapor is talking about himself, is just really like in tune with what's going on, and you feel the highs and the lows of the crowd. It's beautiful. It is there's nothing like performing
Yeah.
and like showing people what you're good at.
Yeah, people are feeling you. And then freaking everyone's just in tune.
That's sick.
It's really good with indoor, like basketball. I agree. Like basketball was always like, because the student section was like always like the most active in basketball, and everyone's like hyped up.
Yeah.
You're indoors, so like you're just naturally closer to each other in the bleachers.
Did you ever do the thing where you're
Lots of
like
fun.
marching to make moving characters or whatever?
So we never did moving characters, but we did a lot of formations and like different things. A big thing about marching band is like dot books. So like in the summer, you spend a lot of time moving and finding your dot
Yeah.
or your position in that formation. So we actually did my sophomore year, we did a zombie show, and part of the formation was to build like a shotgun essentially, and we were shooting the zombies as we were. The arc of the story was that we're moving on and we're beating the zombies back. We're like the human race, and we're finally starting to come up, and we're starting to show that we're doing something. And we build this shotgun on the field, and it's like,
We can
pull this oh, we can. It's actually on YouTube. It is very much there. It's also 10 minutes long, so feel free. But like I was saying, it's just really what were we talking? We were talking about dots and like making formations.
You're
Yeah,
talking
we
about
did that a
winning
lot.
against zombies.
We did a lot of that.
We did not do like characters. It was like you said,
Yeah.
formations.
Yeah, that's more like you would see like college bands do that.
Yeah.
Like, funny enough, I have a lot of friends who were in the UF band. The I forget what the name of the like marching band for UF were. The
What's you?
I know.
Marching Gators or whatever it is. But
I had
That seemed like a lot of fun.
University of Florida.
I've done nothing about band.
Oh. Does this upset you?
Do you do band?
If you search,
I didn't do band,
Played
but
in
I
high
played a few
school.
instruments growing up. Little saxophone, I dabbled in clarinet. I never got good at it, and then a little piano action too.
It's okay. Neither did Squidward.
also, that's honestly my favorite episode of SpongeBob. By the way,
That he plays
Which one?
clarinet. That's every episode.
no, the big band episode of it.
Oh yeah.
I think that is widely regarded as the
Jerry.
best SpongeBob
It's gotta be.
episode.
Oh yeah.
That went the year that the internet was so influential in trying to get SpongeBob in the Super Bowl. They did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was awesome.
What? That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
No, actually, I
it's the
think it was
last Super
this
Bowl.
Last Super Bowl that they had the broadcast on
100%.
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
Do you know that many SpongeBob episodes?
No, not really.
What's your favorite? What's your top 3? That's a small number.
That's hard.
The
So-
marching band is number 1.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gotta be.
That is a classic.
It's the most infamous, so I'm gonna put it at number 2 because I'm
Jerry.
sorry, I have a really bad problem
He's
with like
freaking out.
bugs flying around.
That's not even Jerry. Jerry died, didn't he? Didn't you kill him?
I didn't get him.
Rest in peace.
The episode where they go like to the deep water and he's got the fucking balloon. That is infuriating to me. It like scratches an itch in my brain
Deep water?
that like
Oh.
makes me super mad.
When he goes in the deep end, when he's
Down.
Like,
Stop doing. I hate that episode.
The fact that he kept on missing the buses gave me so much anxiety too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Why did they choose to do that?
do you ever see the hash slinging slasher episode?
Oh,
That's
brilliant.
That's
We had-
top 3.
we had
That
that on
has to be top
VHS.
3.
We had it on VHS, and whenever it was late at night, and like my mom was out getting groceries or something, and I was either home with a sibling
Don't tell me you were scared.
with an oh gosh, it scared the crap. That was like my horror movie. If I wanted to get scared late at night, then I would pop in that VHS and I would sit in my mom's room because she had the VHS player, and I would watch it. I didn't realize at the time it's only like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
20 minutes long. You're like, crap, I shouldn't have done that. What's my mom getting home?
That was for Act 2.
No, it's for rock. They're like, is he gonna get me?
So if I print out a big picture of the hash slinging slasher and post it on your window, you wake up at night, flip on the lights, you'd freak out.
If I saw anything coming in my window, but my window curtains are always shut, so I would never.
I open them.
Don't. There's blinds behind them. I double up on not being able to see outside ever. My favorite episode though is Club SpongeBob. Whenever they get
I love the club one.
because or
The
Squidward's
magic
nose.
conch.
Oh, hail the magic conch.
I think my second and third are the Shanghai episode where they become part of like the Flying Dutchman's crew and they find like the magic sock.
Yeah.
That scene where they're going through the perfume
gosh.
department and Squidward's just flying through the zipper of despair the whole episode. And then I like the one where Plankton like trades places with Mr. Krabs. I don't know what happens. And then like
They
Mr.
make it-
Krabs shows up. He's like naked.
Oh, he turns into
Oh.
plankton.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a dream swap where Plankton has been the owner of the Krusty Krabs the entire time, and Mr. Krabs is for some reason owner of the failing chum bucket.
It's not a dream. It was like he actually swapped.
No, the one that he's talking about was like a dream. There's another one where they actually swap as part of a bet, but you don't realize it because they're both in disguise as the other
No,
person.
the
Yeah.
one where he's naked and they're
Look it
like
up.
blasting with a can. It wasn't
Look it
a
up.
dream.
Yeah, then they're trying to shoot him with the clothes.
Yeah,
He goes into a ray or something
look
and
it up.
changes, swaps.
Look at
This isn't very lookable.
tell him to look it up. I have
yeah.
to be right.
I don't know. How would you look up the episode?
I would say
All we need is
SpongeBob
the
SquarePants.
Wikipedia of the episode.
SpongeBob shoots Mr. Krabs.
No.
Underpants cannon.
Say SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs,
Underpants
naked.
Oh,
Mr. Krabs and
Hot
Plankton
action.
switch
hot
places.
action.
What's it called?
Hot action with crabs.
Plankton and Mr. Krabs switch. No. This is my computer.
With Mr. Beast. With Mr. Krabs.
Dadgummit.